put it into context, the world today is still producing a huge amount of paper, even though for the last however many years, whether it's 20 or 30 years, people have been talking about the digital or the paperless office. And the problem with paper is that it creates inefficiency within processes. It also creates points of breakdown, and very often it drives the organization to a very inflexible way of working. So when I talk about digital transformation, and this is really how we've seen the business and the world evolve over the last few years, it's about recognizing that it's not just about the paper, it's not just about what's sort of the processes that sort of are supported by that paper. Actually what it's about the information that flows through those processes. And all that paper really is a transport mechanism for information that resides on that paper. So when I talk about digital transformation, I'm really saying that it's about organizations having a look at themselves from an end-to-end perspective, realizing that information is a hugely valuable asset, and that the difference between being competitive in the marketplace and not is often down to how effectively you can use both your internal information and your external information. And then it's taking a look to say, well, if I recognize that as an asset, then how do I make maximum advantage? And how do I organize myself and my organization around the information that I have, around the flows that I have within the organization, and around the capabilities that support that? And how do I organize it and transform myself to maximize the advantage around the digital world that we live in? And where that really starts is to say, well, what is all the incoming flow of information, whether it's paper or digital or whatever other form it is? How do I take account of all of those flows, and how do I bring them together in an integrated way and build a blueprint to deliver me an organization at the end of the day that is automated, that is digitized as far as possible, that maximizes both the paper world and the digital world, and harmonizes the two and positions itself appropriately within the competitive landscape. So that's really what I'm talking about. And it's about aligning the organization against the business results and outcomes that I'm looking for, and then working back from there and saying, well, how do I align myself digitally? How do I get my information flows optimized? How do I access that information? And how do I analyze that information at the end of the day so that I get true insights into how to deliver the services and the products and whatever else I'm trying to do within the market?